Guys, and welcome to another installment of Accelerated, the 24-hour race simulation in Assetto Corsa, using the wonderful Soul mod to make it dark and make it light again, if you make it that far. Astute viewers of this channel will have noticed that we've been here before. We're at Brands Hatch, and that is a race I did just a few
fastest lap for Iniesta on 30.00.
just a few days ago.
And fastest lap for Virtanen on 28.15.
All right, shut up.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
And apparently the stream got cut in half, and then that makes it really uncomfortable for me because I have to put stuff together for it to go on YouTube. So I thought it probably would be best to redo this stream, and I've also learned a little bit about race strategy and AI behavior, so this should be much more interesting. And we're
Lord Mabi is now live, streaming Assetto Corsa, Accellerated, Assetto Corsa 24H GT3 series, round 3, Brands Hatch.
Yes, indeed, that is what we're doing. So I'm gonna do a couple of practice laps to dial in the car and see what sort of fuel mileage we can expect, and then we're gonna set up the strategy for the race and hope for the best. There we go, in our driver's position.
Clear left.
It increased the strength just a tad, reduced the spread because some of the guys were really slow. So we should be from 100% down to 97%, with the median being somewhere at 99. There's 23 opponents, which is a bit of a bummer because would have loved to have a few more cars in the race, but I guess that's reserved for tracks with more pit stalls. So if you haven't raced here, which is hard to believe, then Brands Hatch is one of the gems next to Donington. Probably one of my favorite tracks to drive on, with the exception of a few corners. There's always a few, even in the great tracks. Well, that's not true, actually. There's some tracks where there's just no flaws. I would count Bathurst to be one of those. There's really no corner there that I wouldn't want to drive over and over. Well, hello, over understeer. Over understeer. Practice is set up to be half an hour. We're not going to need that. I'm actually just finishing this lap, I think, before we get going. What's my fuel usage?
5.2 litres per lap.
Right. So the lap itself is 40. The race itself is 40 laps, which will roughly be 210-ish liters of fuel. How much fuel do I need for 40 laps?
For 40 laps. We think we'll need 205 litres.
Okay, that may be actually on the short side. I'm assuming a 5.3 litre lap, which will put us on to 10 to 12 liters. And since we're going to start from the rear, we're going to plan a short stint on medium tires, and that should just about help us get into the top 10, maybe a bit further. And that's the point where it gets dark. So the second stint I'm planning to make a little bit longer, put in roughly 80-90 liters into the car instead of the 70 or so that is needed for 14 laps, which is a third. And I hope that we come out of the night okay on the hard compound. The medium tires will go bad after 10 laps. You're going to start to feel it. 14, 15 is a stretch if you're overdriving them and you develop a heat issue in the rears. You're going to suffer mightily. And by you, I mean me, because I'm the one driving, obviously. What's my fuel use?
Clear to the right. 5.1 litres per lap.
Yeah, that's too low. Gonna burn more than that. Look at this box. I mean, I love Lambos, but from the rear it just looks shit.
Car right. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Clear right.
You're wondering, we're still running on the base setup that came with the car, track, not so sure. Balance is fine. The Porsche pretty much runs on anything. No need to adjust too much. There's some tracks where you might want to adjust the gearing a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty much fine. Okay, on to setting up the pit strategy. Don't do that during the race. Okie doke. So, we start out on medium tires so we can push a bit, and we're gonna put roughly, let's see, right, so 40 laps divided by 3, that is roughly yeah, what is that? 13-14 laps. How much fuel do I need for 14 laps?
You're breaking up. Say again, please.
How much fuel do I need for 14 laps?
For 14 laps. We estimate we'll need about 72 litres.
Right. So we're gonna do 70 on the medium tires, and then first pit stop we'll add hang on, do we need that much? We could do 3 equal stints. Maybe not. We'll do 80 the next Okay, so then we have to put in 50 in the last one. 50, 60-ish, 50. Let's see, pretty much. Keep that one on the mediums. The soft are pretty much off limit, so there's a time factor 3 and the tire wear factor 3. Softs are not gonna work. They're just gonna immediately overheat. I'll set the hard compound for the night. I'm not sure that's wise, but what the hell. So this is likely we're burning up our tires in the first stint because of coming through the field, in which case I'll short pit and add this number up to, well, up to 100 possibly, and then just cruise through the night and see where we are in the morning. Okie doke. So as I said, no qualifying required or desired at this point. Just make sure it got set up and remembered. 60. We actually could do even a shorter one. This is just 60. Just go through the field like a crazy person. So here we go. Brand snatch in GT3 cars, 24-hour simulation, Assetto Corsa, with some lag at the beginning. Ay, ay, ay. Very slow, guys.
Rewind, in the middle. Clear on the left, clear all around. Car right, 3 wide, you're in the middle. In the middle, hold your line, clear right, clear all around. Left side, still there. Clear to the left. Right side, still there. Still there. Clear to the right.
There's our orange ugly box again. We follow off track for some reason. Risky doing that into Westfield.
Right side, clear right. On your left.
He goes wide, I go
Clear
through.
left.
Try to make up as many positions as I can here, but this is still an hour race, so there's time. And there's certain risks involved in pushing it too hard at the beginning. One of which is to ruin your tires completely.
Hold your line.
See if the damn thing sticks on the
Hold your
outside.
line. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Would have if we didn't get
Still
boxed
there.
in here.
Hold your line. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear right.
Lost a bit of time there, but we're through. Hello.
Still there. Clear left.
That was neat. I like that. Don't get on the grass here, because that one is hard to recover from. already knocking at the door of the P10. That's not too fast. We're probably going to lose 2 seconds a lap in traffic. Where's the leader?
P1, 8.9 seconds ahead.
It's not too bad.
Right side. Hold your line.
Generally, you don't want to be on the outside on this in this part of the track. What's the leader's lap time?
129.12.
It's actually slower than us, which is a bit surprising. I'm expecting 127s, but maybe they have a full tank.
On your right.
Surtees.
Still there.
I don't think we can make it stick if you can keep the inside.
Still there. Clear
Again,
right.
dangerous.
Car right. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear right. Left side.
Well done.
Clear left.
Keep your line only applies to me, I believe. Of cars. P5. Bit of understeer. What's the leader's lap time?
129.14.
Okay, we're making some time up. It's mostly fuel. Quite a bit lighter than everyone around me, I think. Not quite sure whether the AI tries to do a one-stop strategy here. You would have to go 20 laps on a tank, which is doable, but not very comfortable given the tire wear. At worst, you're going to have to dip in for a splash and dash. So I'm deciding to chop this thing into 3 and make the first stint a good one to get some track position, which so far seems to be working. We're catching this group nicely here. Where's the leader?
P1, 7.3 seconds ahead.
And we even made up 2 seconds. How's my fuel?
Should be about 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5.3 litres per lap. We will need to add 156 litres to get to the end.
Oh, this is good. This feels like a real race. Don't really care that these are AI, because I'm hauling ass here as I would online, and I'm trying to play strategic. It's a good training to try and keep a consistent pace. Try to optimize the strategy calls. Come on, dear Porsche teammate. Ugh, damn it. That was not really teammate behavior on my part. Completely missed the braking point there. Used the old chrome horn. Essentially got kicked in the nuts. Still close. Haven't lost that much. I have a feeling we're gonna have to pit just when we catch this group, which is fine, which could be a strategy as well, because we're not gonna make up too much ground in traffic here, so better pit early and put in some fast laps there. Nice and smooth. Kill the tires. Sun is going. We're just gonna basically dip into the pits when the sun has gone down, I think. Which will be roughly at 7 or 8 local time, which can be seen here. Beautiful. Tires are holding up great so far. Can still push. But it's up to shift down. Wait, first takers. Little concertina effect there.
Car left. Hold your line.
Keep the inside.
Still there.
Neat. Go.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Porsche guy learned from a previous encounter and let me go immediately. Actually hit an apex for once, the 30s. Surprise! my fuel?
Repeat, please.
How's my fuel?
Oh no, I just can't hear you.
I'll be in the pits very shortly. I can make sure you can hear me. How's my fuel?
Very little fuel left. 5.3 litres per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 159 litres to get to the end.
On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Remember, it's 5 liters per lap. Potentially we can hang on another one after this one. Yep, that should work. Okay, we're in next lap. We're in lap 11, which means we're gonna add the 80 liters or even 90 liters for sure, and then cruise through the night for a bit. Very refreshing not to have to count 1x's. If you ever do it in Assetto Corsa, you gotta slow down, which also doesn't feel fair, but you were definitely outside the bounds, so I'm fine with that. Alright, here we go. Let's not kill the car on the corner there, and we take the 80, we'll take 90 liters. Change to, shit. I got the wrong compound for some reason. It's gonna be challenging. Yeah, you're done. Come on. Back to almost last. Pierce. Hoping that traffic will not be a factor now. Which means I need most of the guys to pit before lap 15. Everything's cold and heavy at this point. Wow. This is blinding actually in VR. Can't see shit. Damn intimidating, because you cannot judge distances so well. All you see is two headlights, or one actually. so for the tire temperatures to be up. So I can start pushing just a little bit. Uh-oh. Looked like it was going for it, but then didn't. Guy behind must be much lighter than I am, roughly 100 kilos, so I expect even the slower AI to be quite annoying at this point. We got a little bit of a gap finally, so I can actually see the road. Man, why is this so bright? Jesus. Pace is pretty crap. Or everyone just got a whole lot faster. I was still at 128 last time around. It feels like we're making absolutely zero headway. Little bit of a gap. I told my crew chief to shut up a while back, which was nice, don't get me wrong. But like to hear a little bit what's going on, so let's ask the guy for some stats. Keep me up to date. Keep me up to date.
Pardon?
Just falling asleep. Keep me informed.
Understood. I'll keep you informed. Gap to Vertinen behind is now 0.9.
Been running crew chief for that long now that I'm actually amazed I went into the pits at the right time. Watching my fuel numbers. Luxury. There we go. First guys are cycling through. That's 16 laps out of 40. That's not going to be
Okay, Chris,
good enough
just keep hitting your marks. This
for
is
a
looking good.
two-stopper,
15th place.
for a one-stopper. Gaggle here. Don't like that.
Car in front is Cosdron.
We're gonna lose time. Quite a battle going on here. Jeez.
The leader, Hendrickson, is pitting.
Just did this for realism's sake. Doesn't affect the AI.
Fisher is now leading. Your tyre temps are all good.
Looking through the inside.
Clear to the left. On your left. Clear left.
Well done. Nice front now.
On your left.
Wow.
Clear left.
Blocking maneuver in the damn braking zone.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Who's ahead?
ISC, P11.
Well, screw that guy. I would ask crew chief if I have damage, but that never seems to work with my rotten accent or the way I'm asking for it. So I'm not gonna. So what I don't know is if these guys have been to the pits yet, because we were in that group before we pitted at the pointy end. Pitted from P6.
Fisher is pitting from P1. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. The leader, Fisher, is pitting.
That sounds promising.
Iniesta is now in the lead.
It's pretty dangerous here, because we don't know if people are pitting.
P7.
Car right.
That was the leader.
Clear to the right.
Now also stopped us from making any sort of maneuver here. So that would have been a 3-wide situation. I've been told I shouldn't force those. I'm a good boy. So back to position 6, where we started, where we ended up during our last stint.
The gap to ISC in front is now
Hello.
0.9. No, Chris, track limits, come on.
was actually mesmerized by the sky for a second there. Seems like we do have a full moon. So I had to glance over to the watch here just to see whether we're actually already in the morning, but we're not. It's 1:20 in the morning.
P6.
Way too hot.
Car right, clear right, you're clear.
So immediately we get punished.
Come on, don't let him get away.
So I don't remember whether that guy was leading before we pitted. If yes, then we make the right call there to go on the quicker, shorter stint, because the more or less free track we had since the pit stop has helped to close that gap, which was, if I remember correctly, like 6 or 7 seconds. The hell, man. Focus.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh dear. Game over, man.
There's an incident in G. It looks like ISC.
See, I'm not sad. That guy was not very nice to me here. Pit stops.
That's halfway. We think about 8 laps of fuel remaining. P5. The guy behind has just done a 127.73.
So it looks like there's a few guys that could possibly go on a single stop. However, I don't think it's faster than 2 stops.
To Masana behind is now 0.5.
How's my fuel?
We estimate 7 laps remaining on this tank, 5.2 litres per lap. We estimate we're going to need to add 70 litres to get to the end.
Then we'll do that.
We're setting the pace. Our lap time was 127.57. We need to find a 10th in sector 2. The guy behind has just done a 127.49.
Getting a little bit of an unfair advantage there because the AI doesn't use that whole room. Same is true in Westfield, I guess.
The gap to Fisher ahead is now 0.30.
But otherwise these guys would be too fast, I think. That's the only chance I have to keep up or pull away.
Just done a 127.81. You've just done a 127.74.
3 tenths to the leader. On the leader. That's very good.
Okay, Chris, don't let this guy distract you.
What guy?
Keep searching, you'll find a gap. He's slower than us into Rainhill Bend.
But keep with him here. The sector 1, they're very fast. Anything in the fast corners, like here, they're slightly superior. Straight line speed, possibly too. Draft factor is at 1. Surtees this time.
On your left. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Clear to the left.
Gap to Lasana behind is now 0.31.
Code brown, that was very liquid. Just so hard to stay the inside there and not drift out. But we're still in it, thanks to Assetto Corsa, rubber band type of force feedback and physics. Don't get me wrong, it's not that bad. But
Right side.
oh shit! I thought I
Still there. Clear to the right.
missed the lights in my mirrors.
Bad luck, mate. The car in front of us is Lasana.
Shamona. Try and capitalize on them potentially fighting in a second here. Looks like Shamona is a little bit faster than Mr. Fisher. Meantime, it's going to be morning in a short while. Come on, do something interesting.
Okay, Chris, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. P6, you're better than this, the car's better than this. Get it together, man.
Screw you.
Times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus.
That's a very arbitrary thing to say. I came from last, man.
On your left. Hold your line.
Can we make it stick here?
Clear on the left.
Nice move, mate.
It's not over yet.
Left side. Still there.
Aggression factor is pretty high
Still
with some of
there.
these guys, so
Still
there's no
there.
telling on what they're gonna do.
Still there. Clear left. Left side,
Send it
clear
in
left.
deep here. Not that deep.
On your right. Keep it steady. Clear right. Far right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear to the right.
That's so scary.
Car left. Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
P5, only 2 laps of fuel left.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear to the left. Car left. Clear left.
We've seen a bit of wear all round.
It's getting awfully crowded here.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. He's faster than you in 2 druids. Desi is pitting from position 17. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
That's good. Take out those guys if you could. Oh, that's too much.
Watch those track limits. You'll need to give back the time gained. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. I think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
Thanks to that, the guy's now coming out in front of me instead of behind me. Not ideal.
Box this lap, please, Chris.
Car
Send.
left, 3 wide. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Clear left. Clear all round.
I want to be 3 wide.
That's a new fastest lap for Chescan, 127.36.
Tires are still alive as well, so we're going to definitely try the mediums for our last stint here as well. It's funny how the visibility is worst just as the sun comes up. Way more darker than with my headlights on.
What's your speed?
Clear to the left.
Alright, so 170 and middle, and we're gonna take an extra 4 just to be sure. Okay, this is not going too badly, although I wonder whether I'm the only one on the 2-stop strategy. We'll just gonna have to find out. It's another 12 laps here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Skiggity. Good morning, sun. Good
Track's
morning.
clear. Push, push, push.
Where's the leader?
V1, 53 seconds ahead.
Almost a lap ahead. That's not gonna work out. So we're not gonna win. So that wasn't obvious from the beginning, but okay.
Cold tires all around.
may be possible to win, but only with qualifying somewhere on top there, so you can follow the leader.
New fastest lap for Musana, 126.77.
Ooh, that's fast.
The gap to Bury behind is now 11 seconds.
Gonna wait for a good lap here before we push too hard. Nothing's worse than heating up your tires too quickly. It's actually quite bright.
V12.
My eyes need to readjust. Oh man, that's just great.
Ahead is now 12 seconds. Yellow flag. Incident in Westfield. Looks like it's Desi Musana. He's entering the pits. He's in P6. I think he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
Uh-oh. Westfield has claimed a victim. Seems to be a little bit the weak spot for the AI. Braking on the grass is my kind of weak spot.
No, Chris.
Yeah, no.
Come on, Jessica. In front is pitting. P9.
Faster than the leaders. When I say faster, I mean slower.
126.88.
1.5 seconds slower. See if we can do 126 as well.
There's an incident in Westfield. It looks like Desi. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Get him off the track, man. Six, not too bad.
Desi is pitting from P22. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
I doubt that.
The gap to Musana behind is now 5.2.
Hot lapping now. Gap ahead.
15 seconds.
Surely these guys need to pit once more.
Fastest lap for Musana, 126.44.
Oh, he's hunting me now. Great. Gap behind.
Say again.
Gap behind.
Repeat, please.
Gap behind.
4.8.
Could get tight. Pretty close to another slowdown penalty.
Okay, Chris, the next car is Morgan. New fastest lap for Musana, 126.38.
Lost a second this lap. Not sure where I should get another second from.
The leader is pitting now.
Okay. Maybe a P5 is in it after all.
Fisher is leading the race. Your front tyres are cold.
But compared to the surface of the sun, or what? Down to second here.
That last lap was at 126.84. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.29 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast, E6.
Gap ahead.
5.4.
This guy. Got him in sight. That's our P5. If we want it, and if we don't get overtaken by the guy behind us, for which there's a real chance. 6 laps to go. How's my fuel?
Should be about 7 laps of fuel left. 5.4 litres per lap. The gap to Morgan ahead is now 4.2. Your last lap time was at 126.69. Gap to Musana behind is now 3.9. I didn't catch that.
You read my mind, Jim. didn't listen to the answer. Gap behind.
4.6 seconds.
Okay.
Fisher is pitting.
Nice. We're gonna get us Mr. Fisher, I think. Hope there's enough tire left to have any sort of infighting.
The leader has just done 126.33. Push, we can get this guy.
Pushing, I am pushing.
126.42, the other man, stay on it. P4.
Podium inside. Gap behind.
4.3.
Okay, keeping that one more or less the same.
Tire temperatures are good.
Okay, I'm glad. Saying it took me 7 laps to get up to temperature.
Is the car leading the pit lane?
That's tight.
Lap times are pretty consistent. Hendrickson is now leading.
Who's that? Is that for position?
On your right.
Doesn't feel
Still
like
there.
it is.
Clear right. You're clear.
Gap 2. Morgan in front is now 2.4 seconds.
It wasn't. That is a lapped car. Shit. Was too much time on that one? Trying to blow out the motor. So which one is it? Is it the guy ahead or the guy ahead? Don't say it's the black car. 2 more.
2 to go. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay.
Gap ahead.
0.40.
It could be that guy.
contact.
Yes, fight.
Right side, clear right.
Keep pushing him, there'll be a chance here. He's pretty slow into Ravenhill Bend.
Right side. Hold your line, clear right.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
Hooked up.
Come on, Chris.
Sorry.
Good stuff, keep it coming.
That wasn't intentional. Or professional. So this must be P2 then.
P3.
Gap ahead. Gap ahead.
Didn't understand that.
Gap ahead.
7.4.
No,
There's an incident in Westfield. We think it might be Musana.
this is not the droids I am looking for. This is a Lapta droid. Woo! Podium.
That lap was a 128.70.
I am glad I recorded this or redid it. That was a much better race by miles. Looks like we had too much fuel there on the last stint. Should have probably asked Mr. Jim once more before pitting.
Car right, clear right. Right side,
It was great though.
clear right.
I like their strategy.
Right side,
Go
in the
for
middle,
sleep,
3 wide.
please. Yes.
Clear all around.
Yeah, so like their strategy. The tires were not an issue. Maybe at the end of the first stint it was a little bit...
Incident in Surtees. Looks like it's Bruntalia and Hendrickson.
Shut up. Shut up.
Okay, no more updates.
So yeah, I love this. This was great. And no X's. No off tracks whatsoever. Full safety rating. Not quite. There were some dubious things like this last pass on P3. That wasn't great. I should have held my inside a bit more, but it felt like we hooked up somehow, and then that obviously dragged me a little bit to the right. And yeah, as I said, if I had qualified, then I think it's possible to beat the AI. I mean, I'm no alien by far, so I'm a bit surprised, or I wonder how actual aliens do this with the Assetto Corsa AI, because they must be running circles around the most aggressive, most quick setting. Luckily, I suck enough for this not to be a problem for me. I'm just happy with the podium, really. Okie doke. On to the weekend. There's going to be a lot more racing going on. Next race in this series, I'm not even sure. I've been trying out tracks, but it's usually the AI that is not ideal, either too slow or too weird. The AI here at Brands, as you could possibly see, is really top notch. There's some issues, like there's always, but it's one of the better ones to have AI races on. Yeah, can warmly recommend. Okay, so thanks for watching. Check out the next one, and see you next time. Bye bye.